Hi, my name is Shannon Soresko. The chapter that I chose to introduce is Chapter 18, Cooperative Learning from the Harrell and Jordan book, 50 Strategies for Teaching English Language Learners. What is cooperative learning? Cooperative learning is when students work together to accomplish a group task. The group tasks is specifically structured so that each member of the group is able to perform their own task or role. This involves three main TSL standards. The first is to use English to communicate in social settings. There is only one substandard used, which is Substandard 3. Students will use learning strategies to extend the communicative competence. The second is to use English to achieve academically in all content areas. There are three substandards used. Substandard 1 is students will use English to interact in the classroom. Substandard 2 is students will use English to obtain, process, construct, and provide subject matter information in spoken and written form. Substandard 3 is students will use appropriate learning strategies to construct and apply academic knowledge. The third is to use English in socially and culturally appropriate ways. There are two substandards used. Substandard 2 is students will use nonverbal communication appropriate to audience, purpose, and setting. Substandard 3 is students will use appropriate learning strategies to extend their sociolinguistic and cultural competence. The process for using cooperative learning, which is students working together to accomplish a group task, includes a series of steps. The first step is to assign groups and build a team. The class should be divided into cooperative groups. Providing a group warm-up activity will show the students the advantage of working together. An example activity would be an art project, a brain teaser or puzzle, or creating a team name. The second step is to assign roles within the group. Randomly hand the team members a card that assigns them their identity in the group and what their role entails. Examples of roles are leader, note taker, and timekeeper. Great tasks for English language learners can be artist, mime, or translator. The third step is to assign the task. Give the team a task to complete, reminding them to stick to their roles within that team. The leader makes sure everyone is focused on the task. The note taker keeps records of activity. The reporter shares the results with the class, and the timekeeper keeps everyone on task to complete within the time limit. Step 4 is to intervene to ensure full participation. As the teacher, you have to monitor the groups and make sure everyone is on task and no one is excluded. A great way to make sure each student gets to participate is to have another student tally each time a student gets to speak within the group. Step 5 is to report back to the class. Each group is provided a chance to report back to the class their results or conclusions to their task. Finally, step 6 is to debrief and examine the group process. Give the group members a chance to discuss the process each team member played in the success of the group. Have them fill out a group report form. This is a really great example of a group report form, which would include the group name, the task, the date, and then underneath the different categories there's group member, the contributions that were made to the group, and the new skill that was practiced, if at all there was any, and then additional comments that a group member may have, and then their signature at the bottom. In conclusion, cooperative learning is a process that can take time. It does not happen overnight. The teacher needs to take time in building teams by monitoring the group interacting and by debriefing the group members. Teams are not only learning content, they're learning great interpersonal skills which will benefit them in the future. English language learners have a greater opportunity to achieve learning because there is a definite task to accomplish and there is support provided. A great supportive activity is to actually videotape the group. This way, the group members can examine the group behavior and view their strengths and weaknesses within the group. This will give them a chance to reflect back on where they might be able to change things or where they might actually be able to improve to help the team out better. Here is my page of references. And that's it. Thank you for watching.